Let's go over to our man, Mr. Teddy Kekstadt, as we do each and every Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? At 40 past the hour. And listen, folks, you can check out Teddy every trading day at forex-trading-unlocked.com. It's forex-trading-unlocked.com. Teddy Kekstadt, what's going on, brother?
I'm doing pretty good in this short holiday week we got going on.
Yes, and we got action in these currencies, man.
We do. We have some sell signals and some buy signals, and very interesting position with the U.S. dollar shaping up today.
Yeah, you know, that thing it got over that 90, well, the index got over that 98,770, had no juice, and then just gave it up again. So that mark there has been there for so long, man. You know, the euro and the pound. Talk to me about the euro and the pound.
Okay, well, the euro and the pound yesterday both stamped a new lower move low, but they came off it pretty nicely, and they settled positive, and today they have a nice reaction. There's a lot of economic numbers that are coming out this week for the pound, the euro, the U.S. dollar, and the yen. PMI is one of the big numbers for for Germany, for the EU, for England, for the UK. So there's a lot of major economic numbers that came out today, tomorrow, and also coming into Friday that are probably going to stir things up. The interesting thing is that everything's been basically analyzed to the point to where everyone's looking downward at all these numbers, and now they're actually beating expectations, and some of them are actually beating them pretty good. So I think that you're going to see a little follow through. We got a little buy signal, kind of a sell signal for the dollar going on for the next couple days. But Friday is going to be the very big crucial day, I think, for these currencies, for the euro and the pound. And if you look up the charts, you can see how they spiked, and right now the euro is pretty strong today.
Yeah, no, listen, it's impressive. When we were talking to Kevin Hinks earlier in the day here, you know, they've been down for so long. It's like, you know, you can, you know, we'll see where it goes, but you can certainly think that, you know, you don't go down forever, you don't go up forever, you know.
Sure.
I mean, so.
Well, there's also another positive reinforcement. If you look at the U.S. dollar Swiss, they also spiked high yesterday, and there's trading pretty low. I think they were on their offer when I first logged in to you guys. So there's a sell signal there. So you have weakness in the dollar against the Swiss. Right now you have weakness in the dollar against the pound and the euro. This is just as a reaction. Yesterday, I think, was more of a reaction to the holiday markets and opening up in the U.S.
Yes.
Follow through today. So we had very big numbers that came out today throughout Asia and Europe, and also we have big ones coming out over the next couple of days. So I think we have a little bit of a little change in trend for the dollar. It's also manifesting in the U.S. dollar Canada. That's turning around. Ironically, the one currency that's showing strength, where the dollar is showing strength, is in the Japanese yen. So, and that's going to be, I think that's ready for a nice little play to the upside, a little contrarian trade for the trend.
Yeah, it's so intriguing, man. Like, we know that Brexit's getting closer, right? And the real kicker is going to be, like, sometimes when I look at the pound or the yen, Teddy, it's like the euro. The euro seems to almost take worse beating than the pound.
Right. Well, the euro-pound cross actually is not doing so well. That's riding support right now. So the pound, I think, is getting a lift. Remember, we've been talking for the past couple months about the whole Brexit deadlines. The first one was September 1st. I mean, we just came off of a holiday weekend out in the UK. Boris was pretty busy over the weekend.
Yeah.
Doing this, that. I mean, first, second, third, now we're at September 4th. I mean, each day going to October 31st. It's going to be an interesting little fight going on, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely a food fight.
It's headlines every few hours coming over there.
I mean, because, you know, like this morning, they start talking about the aspect that, okay, we might get another referendum vote, too.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
And, boy, that'd be something else.
It seems like it fits right in line.
I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think Boris he's really hardlining things. Remember we talked about last week about the potential suspension of Parliament?
Yes.
We may see that happen. I don't think that this guy's not messing around. He's pretty much shown that he's not just a petulant kid stamping his feet. Like, he says what he does and does what he says. So I think that the more they agitate him, the more likely he is going to prorogue, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not, you can see it. I mean, he was clear as a bell,
He's the prime minister,
where he's going.
And he's going to use every kind of...
And, their Supreme Court today ruled that it was legal what he did,
yes.
with the parliament there.
Yes.
So.
Yes, right. So, and I think that's where you look at the Swiss, where I think that the market actually is absorbing, or big money is absorbing this whole situation, the Brexit thing, where we might see some strength in the pound now. And now if we have strength in the pound, even if the euro is weak, the pound is one of the biggest currencies out there. That's going to hit the dollar index. And if the Swiss continues to break, now is it going to be a big bear? Well, we know the U.S. dollar Swiss has been a bear for quite some time. So if this reinforces it, that starts to see the dollar index should take a turn for a little bit, which it's due for a correction. I'm not calling for a bearish, change in the dollar. But right now we're in a very good week or two phase where we could see a nice corrective move off of these new highs and lows that were set yesterday in these multiple crosses.
Boy, I just put I can see why people put their money into the Swiss franc or even the dollar, because when you put this up, it's like, this has been pretty stable for a long period of time, right? I mean, I'm bringing it back to 2011, and the top of that is like 103, and the bottom is like 93. Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then here's another fade fact for you. I did a lot of reading about the UK and Brexit and stuff like that from different papers around the US and around the globe. Everyone is now, when we talk about parity, what do we think of? We always think about the US dollar Swiss trade, right? Usually if you hear the word parity, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
There's always talk about parity in the pound dollar. I really don't think there's any likelihood of parity in the pound dollar anytime soon, even if Brexit was to be postponed for another year. That's ridiculous. So that alone, the more you start pushing that stuff, I think we're looking for a lift in the pound.
Yeah, I agree, man. Because what Teddy's talking about, folks, the lowest, I just brought this pound back for 20 years, and the lowest it's been is in October of 2016 at 118.
Yeah.
And guess what, folks? You're down from 211.
Right.
And that's probably, is that the Brexit kind of fall apart? Was that 2016? It might be. That'd be 3 years ago.
It probably is, yeah.
3 years.
That was probably the initial. That was the initial jolt.
The initial
right?
vote.
Yeah.
Vote. You know what it was? Because I remember it was ahead of our presidential election. Because after Trump got elected, it said, "Hey, why didn't everybody wake up, man? You see what happened over Brexit, right? I mean, that's right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely. So, and we got a deadline coming up in a few weeks. October 31st. I mean, the summer's over, guys. Labor Day happened on, Halloween. I went to Costco. They got the costumes out. We know it's right now.
Summer's over. That's right, man.
You're going to be Boris Johnson?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Get that disheveled hair.
Awesome,
get that hair. Get that hair ready.
Totally.
I was just going to say I have to work on the hairdo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give it a
I don't think anyone could get his hairdo.
That's all it takes.
Folks, I'll keep mine as long as I got some.
Yes.
Right?
Teddy, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Teddy.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Every trading day, folks, you can check them out. Forex-trading-unlock.com. Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back.